the song right now so we can get on the telephone with us here. Lou Diamond Phillips, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me.
Every time I've been telling somebody that you're going to be on the show, I keep saying, well, it's Lou Diamond Phillips, Lou Diamond Phillips. Do you go just by Lou, or what do you go by?
All kinds of stuff, man. I mean, most people call me Lou. A lot of people call me Lou Diamond, LDP. Yeah, it all works.
When you're in trouble, what did you used to get called?
Oh, it was definitely Lou Diamond. My mother was, Lou Diamond! But my father was from the South, so, it's kind of a Billy Bob thing. You know you're in trouble when they use both names.
Yeah, get all the names out there. You're in big trouble. Now, you were born in Texas, is that right?
No, actually, I was, it's so funny, man. The Internet has so much misinformation on it, and one guy gets an article wrong, and then it gets reprinted. I know that a number of spots have me listed as being born in Arlington. No, I went to college in Arlington, Texas. I was born in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
And grew up in Corpus Christi for the most part.
Now, your nationality, of course, has thrown people off for years. I mean, because you had the I guess the distinction and the ability to play a lot of different nationality in characters, from Native American to Hispanic and I guess Philippines. Has that been a plus or a minus for you?
I've only played Filipino once, and that was in a movie that I wrote called Ambition, where Dr. Hang Nor played my father. But yeah, I mean, I've run the gamut of a lot of different Latino communities, Puerto Rican or Mexican, or I was just played Bolivian in the movie Che with Benicio del Toro. But I played Navajo, I played Lakota, I played Inuit, in the far north. So yeah, I've been very fortunate in the fact that nobody can pin my face down, and it's opened up a lot of doors, and occasionally I play a white guy too.
Well, you say nobody can pin your face down, but you have a very distinctive look. Of course, when I mentioned around the station here that you're going to be on the air with us here, all the women are like, "Oh, he's good looking." Ooh, Now,
give him my love, please.
You've got, speaking of love, you've got 4 kids. Is that correct?
I have 4 daughters. Yeah.
Wow. And what age are they?
Let me see. Grace and Isabella are my fraternal twins. They're 11. And Lily is 9. And I have a new baby with my new wife, Yvonne. The baby's name is Indigo, and she's 19 months old.
Well, congratulations on the newest one. And I've a house full of women. How do you survive that?
It's pretty wonderful, but I'm having to struggle to teach any of them to cook.
All right, well, let's talk about a little bit of what you're here for. That is, I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. Now, this series starts on Monday. Is that correct?
Yeah, it comes at you live on Monday. I'm in Costa Rica now, and we go into the jungle in the next day or so and start, taping a lot of stuff. But a good portion of the show is going to be live, and that way the audience can actually interact with what's going on the screen. I mean, they can vote on challenges. They can make the contestants do crazy things, and they get to vote on who stays and who goes every night.
Is there anything in your mind that you've already set that you won't do as far as eating or any kind of task or anything like that you won't do?
No, man. I mean, I literally. I mean, and it is a mind game. I mean, I've been trying to get into shape for this, but it really is about putting on your game face and going, okay, I'm ready for any challenge. And I came into this thinking, all right, you know what? If they want to throw me from a helicopter, or if I got to eat a plate of worms, I'm trying to wrap my mind around that, and saying, okay, let's see how much we can do.
Who do you think is going to be your toughest competitor that you'll be up against?
Oh, it's interesting, man. I mean, you wouldn't think so, but Janice Dickinson did the UK version of this and actually did really well. So she obviously knows how to play the game and how to pull it off. I think John Sally is certainly a physical competitor, but and he's been an athlete before, so he's got a good mindset. Tori Wilson, same thing. She's a wrestler, and awfully hot. And but Stephen Baldwin too has played. He's played these kind of games before. He's done Celebrity Apprentice and The Mole and Fear Factor and stuff. So I mean, he's got a bit of experience with knowing how to handle this stuff. So it's going to be an interesting field. I think Heidi and Spencer and Sanjaya might have a little tough time with it.
You think they're going to be probably one of the first ones off that show then?
You see, that's what I can't quite figure. I mean, I don't know if they're going to be the first off, or if America's going to want to watch them suffer and keep them on just to spite them.
Now, is this going to be set up kind of like Survivor and some of the other or Apprentice, where there are going to be teams against each other?
No, I think it's every man for himself. playing for our individual charities, and they may split us up into teams at some point, but it's not going to be a tribal thing. I mean, it really is about who can last longest, and that's the other thing. I mean, I'm not looking to beat the competitors. I'm just looking to to stick around.
Kind of like a golf game, then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Speaking of charities, what charity are you going to be playing for?
I'm playing for Amado Pena and J.B. Pena's Art Has Heart Foundation. It's also part of the Legacy Art. It raises scholarships for underprivileged kids and some Native American kids and the Latino community. He's been doing it for like 20 years in the Southwest. I met Amado years ago when I was doing Young Guns, and have been a big supporter of him for a long time. He takes, he gives a bunch of talented kids opportunities that they really wouldn't have otherwise.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's real quick before we wrap things up. You have been on Broadway and The King of and I. You've had a lot of big screen stuff. What's on your plate after you get off this show?
Well, presently I'm on Stargate Universe, which is going to premiere in October. We've already got a bunch of episodes in the can. And I'll go back to filming some of that when this is done. Recently, I directed a really lovely film for the Hallmark Channel called Love Takes Wing that was on a little while ago and just came out on DVD. And that's a really sweet, very touching film. Numbers, I just did the final season episode of that, and I think they're going to have me back next year as well.
All right, super. Well, anytime I see that you on a program, I always enjoy the roles that you play. And good luck down there in Costa Rica. Weather's okay right now?
You know what? It's beautiful, but the thing about it is it rains every afternoon, thank you. It rains every afternoon, and then when we're in the jungle, man, it's just going to come down on us, and there's not much we can do about it.
All right, well, good luck. We'll look for you Monday night, and we'll cheer you on to a win. How's that?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Lou, for being on the program with us, and again, good luck. All right, bye-bye.